On today's episode, we have a very simple and filling meal that anyone can enjoy, along with the artist who wants to share some of his creations. Hello everyone, I am Rakima Games. Welcome to this week's episode of The Exchange. Unfortunately, Brent Lyons will not be with us today, but we have a lot of exciting things to show you. So let's get started with Grind My Ears.
Whenever I was in school, there were 3 lunch ladies, and we all had to form one big line with like 100 students. That really grinded my ears back in the day, where else we could be in one of each lines for those 3 lunch ladies and cut that in half or 3 times, whatever. So with that being said,
what really grinds my ears are spiders. Big, hairy, 8-legged, bug-eyed spiders. I hate spiders, but I love Spider-Man, and that's the irony. The little pinchers and everything, that's weird. That's creepy. And the eyes, the black beady eyes that don't blink, that creeps me out too. Their faces are hideous. Have you ever seen The Hobbit? Spoiler alert, I'm gonna spoil a scene for you, where Bilbo and the dwarves are being attacked by spiders. Big old spiders. They're not hairy, but they're just really, really detailed. And they sneak up on them and web them up and everything, and he got close up on the mouse and everything. Peter Jackson just loves spiders. He's like, I'm gonna put a spider seed in there because I have a spider fetish. Yeah, and that is what really grinds my ears. Yeah.
Spiders, gross. I hate spiders. I have to make sure I double up on spider spray after seeing that hilarious Grind My Ears. Well, I wanted to see what you viewers out there have to say, so feel free to leave a comment in the section below and we can read some of them on our next episode. So stay tuned. Welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, we have a simple and filling meal that everyone can enjoy without breaking the bank. Let's take a look.
Now you've seen the fridge, you've seen what we're working with. Now I'm here to just explain some of the other snacks and things that you might look for when you go shopping. Just to start out with the morning time stuff, oatmeal. Good for you, make you strong. And then of course, we got the Pop-Tarts. Always a great buy. And one last breakfast thing, I guess I could say, waffle mix. You know, I got a little waffle maker over there. This saves my life some mornings. Big, thick waffle, cheap mix. Let's go to lunchtime. So now that we're in lunch, you know, all college students, ramen noodles. This box is actually empty. We didn't kill it. Pizza rolls. They're always clutch. Quick, easy, not a lot of cooking instructions needed. And one of the things I would also like to point out for a good snack, craisins. Pretty cheap, not too expensive. And walnuts, you know, together, perfect harmony.
Wow, that's a pretty good idea. Now I can actually look forward to do some grocery shopping later this week. I want to know some other recipes that are simple and cheap, so leave some below. Well, as you know, summer is rapidly coming to an end. So I wanted to share with you all what a special guest of ours had to say about her summer.
Hi, my name is Rosemary Arman, and I am a photography student here at the Art Institute. And I guess my life-changing experience is that I am pregnant. I'm 3 months pregnant with my first child, and it is very exciting because actually me and my husband had a miscarriage last year. So, and then to find out that, you know, I'm pregnant again with our first child, so it was just very exciting. And 3 months, so that's like, I guess I didn't make it, you know, as far my last pregnancy, so it's very exciting that the baby's healthy and still growing.
We have more to show you coming up after this break.
Yeah, we're almost there.
That's a mighty nice spot you got there.
Nice watch.
Thank you for tuning back in. Today on Creative Corner, we have Garrett with us to give us insight on what he has planned for his future as a photography major after graduation.
Thank you for tuning back in. I am Benjamin. I'm here because of it's a special edition of the Creative Corner. Today we have Garrett with us to give us an insight of what he has for the future as a photography graduate. So, what inspired you to become a photographer?
Honestly, I remember for my 15th birthday, I received a little Kodak digital camera, and I just kind of started taking pictures from there, and I kind of actually really got into it. And from that point on, I kind of really got into photography. I would take pictures of my friends at school, and then I kind of started getting into it more personally, and it kind of just grew from there and whatnot. And then I kind of figured out like what I wanted to do besides just shooting people and whatnot. So.
Right. Now, what specific type of photography you like to do or you specialize in?
If anything, I mean, I think overall I really like landscape and nature. Since I've been here in school, I really got into fashion and editorial photography. I also like lifestyle photography, behind the scenes photography. So it's definitely more than just one, if anything.
Right. Now, I'm sure you as a photographer, you're familiar with the saying that the camera does not make the photographer. What do you say about that?
Honestly, I feel like it's kind of based on your creative vision, because as a photographer, as an individual, we each have our own perceptions, our own idea of the world in front of us. So by having the camera, we get to kind of show the world through our eyes and take pictures of what we find interesting and what we find attractive or creative or exciting and whatnot. So you can have a few different people taking the same shot, but it's probably going to be from different angles, different perspectives, so it all won't look the same and whatnot.
Okay. And so now that you're about to graduate, so the goal of graduating from school, what holds the future? What's next?
I would love to long-term get a job working for like a magazine just to start off. If not, of course, someday I do want to have my own studio and whatnot, but I guess just doing freelance work, definitely maybe working under some people, getting more experience, and just going from there.
And before we go, where can we find your work or your creative designs?
Actually, I have a Facebook page that I created, Jersey Dream Photography on Facebook. So just go on there and like my Facebook page. At the moment, I am working on my actual website, which I'm building now. So that should be finished in a few weeks. But if anything, my photography page on Facebook.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. We were with Garrett interviewing him about what he will do after he graduates. My name is Ben, the special edition of Creative Corner.
Thank you again, Garrett, for joining us. You are a very talented student and can't wait to see more of your work. And also want to thank Benjamin for taking a spot on the Creative Corner. We will take a small break. We will be right back.
Once again, you're tuned in to the hottest internet show that the world has ever seen.
We're coming up to the end of our season, and we only have 3 more episodes to give you. We would really like to thank all of the students in the studio production class and all of the students at AI that volunteered. We are a homegrown show that spotlights accomplishments of our fellow students. That does it for our show today. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. But before we close, we will leave you with Randy in the studio creating his beats. Until next time, I am Rakima Gaines. We'll see you next week.